And welcome back to Cigar Time, your favorite television show all about premium cigars. Although we're not on TV anymore.
And are we sure it's there? Yeah, it should be your favorite. It's certainly our favorite.
Our favorite, yeah. It's a lot of people's favorite. I get people all the time come in and say they love watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Thank you. Yeah.
After 10 long years.
10 years. This December will be 11 years. Sweet. I think it was December 10th, 13th, somewhere in there. A long
It
time.
would be a date that lives in infamy.
There would be, if you could remember what day it was. So, welcome back. Today we are smoking the AJ Fernandez New World Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Cameroon, my favorite wrapper.
One of my
I thought it was
favorite
iced tea.
No.
Iced tea.
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls. Oh no, wait, he's dead.
I don't know why you guys know that. I don't know any rappers. That's not true, I do. Still. The only reason I know a lot of rappers is because they all turned actors.
Yeah, they do.
And I know them from that.
Well, and you know Ludacris from all of those endless State Farm commercials.
Yeah, well, I knew him from before. I knew that he acted before. So
Yeah, he was in a few movies.
a lot of stuff, yeah. And Common.
Yeah.
I hear he's a rapper.
Supposedly he was
He's
before
actually-
he became an actor.
He's a
decent actor.
really good actor, yeah. He's in a lot of good stuff. He was in the John Wick series.
Mm-hmm.
He was in that TV show that I absolutely love, Hell on Wheels.
Yeah,
Did you ever see that?
Yep.
He was really good in that. He's in a lot of good stuff.
yeah, he's a good actor.
You know,
He's
so-
uncommonly common.
Yeah, that's right. There was
So
another
this
series.
AJ Cameroon,
Yeah.
the New World Cameroon, the blend is very straightforward. It's a Cameroon wrapper and all Nicaraguan filler and binder from AJ's own farms.
So what could be bad about that?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Interesting to me that as he was developing the whole New World series, the Cameroon was pretty late to the game,
Mhm.
and it was the first time he ever did anything with the Cameroon wrapper. And it quickly became, I think, the best seller in the whole New World line.
I think it is.
I think it outsells the original,
Yeah.
and I think it outsells all the other versions.
Of New World.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not of the San Latana.
no. Although New World outsells San Latano anyway.
Some.
I mean, if
You
you
know
took
what? Probably.
if you took the whole line of New World
Yeah.
and the whole line of San Latano,
You think
I
New
think
World?
New World outsells it.
All the New World? Like the New World
Combined.
line?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think that is also because of price point. The
Well,
the New World line is less expensive than the San Latana line.
And that was the intent from the beginning.
Right.
It was going to be a price buster,
Yeah.
and it has stayed that way.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a Toro,
I think it's only what, about $9 or something?
maybe even a little
$7.80.
How much?
$7.80.
$7.80 for the Toro?
Yep.
Really?
Yep,
Holy crap!
a beautiful soft box press.
Yeah,
It's good that way.
yeah. Whoosh, how are you? Oh. First day with the
Now,
lips.
I'm happy that you caught that. I mean,
Yeah.
Or
First
he would have
day
been a
with
little
the
different.
New lips.
I'm doing well. You asked me how I was
But just
doing.
leave that right there.
I do have some information
Uh-oh.
Oh, goody.
Uh-oh.
on the legal front.
Uh-oh.
You're getting arrested.
This past Friday was the hearing to determine if the FDA was correct in their procedures,
Mhm.
deeming
Regulations?
regulations.
Mhm.
The hearing was had on Friday,
Mhm.
and the ruling has not been handed down, but it's been known to happen in the courtroom. The reading of the room, as they say,
Mhm.
was the judges weren't convinced.
That's
The
good.
three-judge panel was not convinced, and even though that seems like a victory, the ruling has not been written.
Right, it's not official yet.
And the FDA could turn around and come up with a whole new deeming process.
Regulation.
Well, that's going to take years, though. I mean, this
But-
it's already been years.
But yes, it already has been years.
It's already
but-
been about a decade.
Yeah.
So I would consider it a small victory so far, maybe a bigger one later, when they come out with a new one.
Good. Okay.
And, a little closer to home, the New Jersey casino smoking ban exemption,
Yes.
they get lifted.
Oh, nice.
Well, not nice, you won't be able to smoke it.
It's the exemption might get lifted.
The exemption might get lifted. That's the only place in the state that you're allowed to smoke
Oh, you
inside.
mean-
And
Oh, the exemption might be lifted. Not,
Yeah.
Right,
All
right,
So
right,
you won't be able to smoke.
right,
But
right.
that's not gonna
That's
last.
not good.
If it happens, it's not
Well,
gonna last.
the judge already ruled on it and denied the union their motion.
Mhm.
Wait, it was the union that wanted to lift the ban?
Yeah, for secondhand smoking for their employees.
You don't have to work there.
Well, that's neither here nor there with the lawsuit. They don't give it.
No.
Is it legal or isn't legal? That's all they care about.
Right.
But the problem is, no matter which way the bill folds,
Mhm.
the legislature said they correct it. They'll correct it and make the ban good in casinos.
Oh, good, okay.
No, they'll ban cigars.
Oh, they'll ban it.
They'll ban
Again,
it.
they'll support the ban.
Yeah, they'll support
That's
the
just
ban.
ridiculous. The casinos tried that before, about, I don't know, like 15 years ago, and they saw that business dropped off.
Mhm.
People stopped going
Yeah.
because you couldn't smoke.
Well, especially if they can come here now, to Pennsylvania.
Right, exactly. That's crazy. Because people love sitting in a slot machine, smoking a cigarette, and just sitting there, pulling the arm or actually hitting the button now.
Yeah, really.
You don't pull the arm anymore. But people love doing that, and it would stop people from going. That's just crazy. Secondhand smoke.
All right.
All right,
Speaking of
just
casinos
before
here,
you go, Paul, hold on.
I'm not going
I'm
anywhere.
going to read you exactly what they said here.
Okay.
Seemingly sending the matter back to the legislation, GOP leadership came out saying they would get the bill removing the exemption over the finish line this session. So I was incorrect. It looks like the Republicans really take care of it. I misread it, sorry.
Okay.
Um,
You can't ban it. That's just ridiculous. It's a legal product. What
it ought to be. We'll have to wait. We'll talk about cigars. I just wanted to talk about a special event that's coming up in November.
Oh, okay. I got you.
What, your birthday?
Excuse me, what?
My
Your
birthday. My birthday's in November. Speaking of events, Richborough is having an AJ event next Thursday.
That's correct.
What is the date?
The 26th. From 4
26th.
to 8 p.m. And then after the event, we're going to watch the Giants and Cowboys play each other and hope for both teams to lose.
You know how great that'd be if it was a tie. That would be awesome. I hate both of them teams. God, I hate the Cowboys.
With passion.
Them,
My hatred changes every week.
whoever plays.
Whoever plays the Eagles.
Yeah, right, that's true. Although their team is not very good. They're average, I think. They have an above average offense, and they have a below average defense. So that makes them average, in my opinion.
Happy.
What are your thoughts, Hobbs?
One of the Eagles?
Yeah.
Average.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything special about them. I mean, their offense can be good, but the offense goes as Jalen Hurts goes. I mean, if he doesn't do well, the offense doesn't do well.
I
Which
think
stands
it was.
to reason.
I think it was the defense that blacked.
This past week,
Yeah.
on Monday night.
Yeah.
It was,
Mr. Huff didn't do Kaka.
no, that seems like a bust. But
We spent a lot of money on him.
yes, we did. We could have given it to Hassan Reddick. and kept him.
Who now has more in fines than he's going to make this year.
Yeah, his son Reddick's not playing at all for the Jets. That's crazy, and he's getting fined
$8 million so far.
$8
In
million.
fines.
Yep,
Every game, it's how much?
$850,000.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's going to be broke by the time somebody gives him a contract.
Yeah,
It's going to take a rookie entry level.
yeah, and what's crazy about that is the Jets still retain his rights, so he can sit out this whole year, and because he only has 1 year left on his contract. If he sits out the year, it doesn't end. The contract picks up again next year.
He gets another year.
It's
Right, because
yeah.
he never played, did
He
he?
It's
never
like he
played, so
never
the
played.
contract is like suspended right now.
Right,
Right.
exactly. And he's just getting bad advice from either his manager or his agent or somebody is giving him very bad advice. So, and then he'll be another year older next year, which even downgrades him a year. That's just he's getting bad advice. He really is. A lot of people are talking about the Eagles trading back for him.
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
I would trade Huff back. Why not?
I'm just thinking about back and shoot him. So that's what you do to injured legs. Or horses with injured legs.
Yeah. I think he's getting bad advice, and he's listening to him.
I saw a stat yesterday. The last 2 years on the Jets, in 2022, he was the first ranked pass rusher per attempt, and the third ranked last year. This year, 146.
Wow.
Somebody's in decline.
You think? And he's making a lot of money for an edge rusher.
Yep.
Was it $15 million or something?
Although he does wear the right number.
Zero, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Although
big
I do like
fat
that number.
zero.
I like 00 also. 00 is awesome.
Double zero is fine. That just means buckshot.
Yeah.
Okay. But when you're wearing zero and don't produce, it's apropos.
Yeah. It is. When you wear a number like that, you have to be special, and there's nothing special about that.
Special ed.
Like Jim Otto from the Raiders. Remember him?
Yep.
00. He was the
00.
center. He was awesome. Billy White Shoes Johnson wore 00. He was a special player. He's a local guy too.
You're right, though. You got to be special.
You got to be special to wear that number. You don't wear 0. That's what he's worth. 0. You're right, Moose.
I have a special announcement.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
On Wednesday, November 20th, so you've got lots of advance notice, starting at 6:30 p.m.,
Mm-hmm.
is a cigar dinner at Parks Casino
Okay.
with special guest and host, Smirkanish,
Michael Smirkanish.
yes,
Okay.
and me,
Oh,
talking about cigars.
that's worth the price of admission right there.
Well, you don't know what the price of admission is yet.
Oh. Doesn't matter, Paul. Doesn't matter.
No, I, if it was just me, I'd have to pay them to show up.
I know.
But listen to this menu.
Okay.
First course, grilled garlic sausage with a forged Irish stout. And a
Really?
cigar which shall remain nameless but is famous and special.
Okay.
Second course is roasted sweet chili salmon. I know you don't like salmon, but most people do. With a Sauvignon Blanc and another famous, excellent cigar that shall remain nameless until the event. Third course, filet mignon with blue cheese,
Oh, there you go.
a Cabernet Sauvignon, and yet another special cigar.
Right.
Fourth course, milk chocolate mousse cake and
Mousse?
champagne.
Did you say moose?
And
Moose,
yeah,
Moose
mousse
is making
cake.
the cake.
Yeah, it's
Moose
it's
pie.
$115 for everything.
Are you
The
sure that's
dinner?
right, Paul?
The dinner and the
3
cigar.
cigars and the booze.
Hey, Paul, are you sure that's right? Because I bought tickets and I paid $95 on their site.
Well, they told me it was going to be $115. I'm only going by what they told me.
Gotcha. Well, if you go on the park site, you get a deal.
Yeah. Well,
Well, that makes sense. So go on the park site and get a deal.
Early bird special.
Save $20.
Michael Smirkanic is
He's a big cigar guy.
he is a big cigar guy. He's a very big speaker. I don't agree with his politics at all.
No,
But
but I agree with his taste in
it
cigars.
tastes, yeah, that he's a cigar smoker. Yeah.
And he's good to listen to. He's got interesting stories to tell. And that's the idea of
Yeah, he's from
dinner.
Bucks County, Delos County.
Yeah.
He's a local guy.
Yeah.
But he won't be talking politics. He'll be telling stories about him and cigars and stuff.
Good.
So-
I'm sure he'll say something because it's right after the election.
Well, then there's nothing to talk about anymore.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Oh,
Please,
don't
God.
Be so, please don't be so naive.
No, I'm just optimistic.
Okay, all right.
The end is near.
Yeah, it is in there.
In more ways than one.
So anyway, think about it. It's not a lot of money for 3 really good cigars,
And an
4
incredible dinner.
really good courses of dinner,
Yeah.
and 4 interesting and good spirits.
Yeah. No champagne. How can you go wrong?
And you get to hang out with me.
That's true.
Although I probably, well, maybe I'll wear the hat. I'll have to decide about that. It's
People
gonna.
won't recognize you.
That's true. That's maybe better.
Go incognito.
As long as the people who know about my open warrants don't recognize me, then I'm in good shape.
The Fed's still looking for you.
No, they found me a long time ago. Boy, that's a story we'll tell another
Well, you
time.
know what? Are you going to be speaking at all?
That's still up in the air. The people at Parks told me that Smirkanic wanted to do all the talking,
Right.
but they thought it would be a good idea for me to talk at least about the 3 cigars and what's in them and where they come from and, you know, the whole story of the cigars.
I've known you for a long time. I would, even Smirkanic, I would rather talk to you than Michael Smirkanic.
Well, that's because you hate his politics.
Well,
But then
if we were
again, you
just
hate,
talking
my,
s-
you hate my politics too.
that's true too.
And you talk to me
all the time. Doesn't mean I don't like you.
Work here.
Just because I don't like somebody's politics doesn't mean I don't
you
like the
them.
person. Yeah, that's crazy. That's stupid. If just because you don't
Well,
like
there are a
somebody's
lot of
politics.
stupid people out there.
Well, that's true too. But
But
yeah,
so
but
they
you're
were
more
gonna.
interesting. You are 1,000 times more interesting than Michael Smirkanic when it comes to cigars.
When it comes to cigars.
Well,
but-
yeah, and that's
well,
what you're
and
known
even
for.
telling stories.
Well, that's true.
I have some good ones.
Yeah, you do.
But they were going to check with him because they said the way it's set up, he calls the shot
Of course.
on
he does.
everything other than which cigars and what the dinner and menu and all of that is. But in terms of speaking,
Of
he's
course.
calling the shot. So they were going to suggest to him that I do that.
Of course he does.
Even if he doesn't want me to speak at all, I'll be there and just chatting with people in between
Yeah, I would-
anyway.
I would talk to you all day long. Over
Well, you do when you're here.
Yeah, that's right.
We're
No, I'd
forced
still
to.
talk to you. I'm not forced to do anything. Here, I am not forced to do anything. So,
We've noticed.
that's right. Yeah,
And you do not anything really well.
thank you. If you're gonna do something, you might as well do it well.
That's it. I'm
So,
gonna steal big.
that's
No, that's a
somebody
different
else. That's
employee.
that's
Yeah, never
somebody
mind.
else, exactly. Let's get our first impressions. Moose, what do you think?
It's been a long time since I smoked one of these. I forgot how good it was.
Mm-hmm.
And construction's excellent on this one.
Mm-hmm.
The ash is decent. Production of smoke's good.
Mm-hmm.
And the flavor is just very tasty. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Well,
It started out in typical Nicaraguan fashion with a big blast of pepper, like
Well,
hot pepper, not from the wrapper,
Right.
just like a hot pepper
Okay.
taste. That died off within a couple of puffs, and now it's classic. It's got that white pepperishness
Mm-hmm.
that you get from Cameroon,
Right.
and the depth and richness of Nicaraguan tobacco. great combination. Burns like a champ,
Mm-hmm.
cranks out smoke. I should be able to blow some good rings today.
Oh yeah. I think it's very, very smooth. Smoother than the last time I smoked. You're right. I haven't smoked one in a while, even though it's Cameroon. But the problem is, they sell so well, it's hard to get them. You know what I mean?
Can't keep them.
You can't keep them.
No, we're out of stock often,
I mean, we have
but we
stock
order often.
often from these guys. Yeah. So, all the stores have them. So, yeah. But it's
So get them while you can.
Not right now. They're all going there.
Yeah, they're all going to Richboro.
Rich
For the
for
event.
big event.
But they also have a small size, like a real small size, like a petite.
Yeah, they call it a half Robusto.
Yeah.
Short Robusto.
Short
Short
Robusto.
And there's the double Robusto.
Right. A short and a double
Yeah.
and a regular.
Yeah.
I actually really like the short Robusto.
Yeah.
But it's only like 3 puffs for me.
well for you, yeah. But it's about a 15-minute cigar.
Yeah.
And then you get a lot of flavor out of
A
it too,
ton.
because it's so small. Yeah. It's really good.
It's getting creamy.
Yeah, it's very creamy.
I just noticed that also. It hit me like right away.
Yeah. I actually like one of the puffs I got like a buttery taste. I don't know where
Yeah.
that came from.
I don't know either, but it's good.
It is.
The roller just had a butter sandwich.
It's that special sauce.
The only problem with this cigar, I think, or maybe it's just me because I love Cameroon wrappers, it smokes quickly.
Right.
I think. I don't
But
know.
that's
Is
not
that because
because
of the
of the
box
wrapper.
press? I don't know what it is, but it smokes quickly.
More than anything else, that's about the amount of tobacco in the cigar. And it's not that this is an over-under,
No.
but what they try to do within the context of a well-constructed cigar is to minimize the total amount of tobacco so they can come in at a great price point. I mean, how many superior boutique Toros can you get for $7 and change?
That's true.
So if you have to give up a little bit of the tobacco to get to that point, that's okay.
Do you think it's a boutique cigar?
I think AJ's own stuff is boutique. I
Really?
think the stuff he makes for other people, since it's mostly big people,
Yeah.
is not boutique.
Really? I don't know about that because he's pretty mainstream now. He's like Ashton. Ashton's a boutique cigar. I don't care what anybody says. It's a boutique cigar because
Because they don't make it.
They don't make it. They don't make anything. They just sell it.
But AJ makes stuff for all kinds of people, but his
Yeah.
brands are still
I don't
in
know.
this.
Okay, do you think my father is?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You think Don Pepin's a boutique cigar?
Yeah, I think they're big amongst the boutique guys. They're probably as big as you can get
All right.
amongst the boutique guys.
All right. What about Perdomo?
No.
Then what sets them apart?
My assessment.
Fair enough. I don't think they're either one of them are a boutique cigar. I think Tatawahi's a boutique cigar.
Sure.
What about Rocky Patel?
I don't know how to define Rocky Patel because he makes stuff. He
He
doesn't
doesn't
make
make
other
stuff,
stuff.
yeah.
He's got 10,000 different lines at any
I
given
would call
moment.
him a niche.
Yeah, what niche is he in?
That, I'm not saying which one he's in,
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's a niche.
Speaking of Rocky, Max is coming in today. Max from Rocky.
Max Headroom?
Max.
I guess I'm aging myself.
you are.
That was a crazy show.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know what a boutique cigar is anymore. I mean, you know, Tatawahi is. What else? I don't know. What other? I don't know. What AJ? Well, AJ's not anymore. I don't think they are. AJ. I don't think Alec Bradley is.
Not anymore.
Before he sold, do you think he was?
He was when
Yeah.
he started out.
You think? Well,
I think,
everybody is when you start out.
Well, also, I honestly think boutique is somebody who makes small batches and, keeps the company small. But once you start pushing so many cigars, you move out of the boutique.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
AJ's not.
But if you looked at AJ's sheer volume, more of it is going to companies like Alcatis in general
Yeah. No,
than under his own name.
But he's still selling.
but his own name
load
is
of stuff.
very, very big.
Yes.
Oh,
But I don't think boutique is a matter of size. I
Mil
think
Diaz,
boutique
I mean,
is a matter
Crown
of
Heads.
style.
Crown Heads is.
I think independent companies that do things the way they want to because it's the way they want to, that's a boutique. Big companies that make stuff just because they think it's going to sell and they're cranking numbers,
For the masses.
that's not boutique. That's the way I define the difference.
Okay.
Alright.
So I was definitely boutique.
Well,
Because
yes.
I absolutely did things just the way I
Yes,
wanted to,
absolutely.
and only the way I wanted to.
Yeah, you get
Which
mass
is
quantities.
maybe why I'm out of business.
Not to get other factors
Well, the utter collapse of the economy might have had
in that.
something to
Something
do
to
with
do
it.
with it,
So moving on.
yeah. Yeah,
I have
Oh,
I
what
have
was
a
that?
beer and a liquor to pair with this.
okay,
My beer is from Conshohocken Brewing Company,
okay,
and it's called Ring the Bell.
okay.
It's a
Philly
Phillies
scene?
inspired thing. It's a American lager. It's tasty. Comes in at 4.8.
Okay,
And the liquor is a new one from one of my favorite companies, Dad's Hat.
yes.
It is a white rye whiskey.
Okay.
White rye.
White rye, and it comes in at 100 proof.
Nice. But it's not bottled and bond.
No,
It's just 100
I
proof.
wonder
Yeah,
how you make a white rye if you age it in toasted barrels.
You don't.
You don't.
They don't.
But then it can't be rye. Part of the definition of rye,
It's the grain you use to make it.
well, that too.
But you don't have to put it in the barrels. You can age it other ways.
Well, to be a bourbon, would
Right.
have to be aged in new American oak.
Right, but it's not a bourbon, it's a rye.
I think that rule applies to rye.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah,
Especially if it's a white rye. I mean,
yeah.
the white rye is the way it originally was. It wasn't aged. It was made. They added a little water to bring it the proof down, which is what they do to this.
Well, so
It's
maybe it
just like
was
making
done in
gin.
if it was done in an untoasted barrel, it might still come out white.
We still, well, maybe not. You don't.
Does it say how long it's aged
It's not.
at all?
So it's like gin.
Yeah, they just they
And
make
vodka.
they make it white rye.
It's rye moonshine, basically.
Yes.
Really?
basically,
Yeah. Exactly.
Watered down, yeah.
It's their homage to the way it was made in Pennsylvania before the Revolution.
Oh, interesting. How about you? Do you have any liquor? I know it's spurring on
I do.
Okay.
And it's also a rye. And it's my favorite rye. It's Colonel E.H. Taylor bottled and bond rye.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, over all the years and all the ryes I've ever tasted, it is by far the most classic presentation of what rye is supposed to be.
Okay. I showed you guys I bought some stuff.
Yeah.
We had a conversation over the weekend.
The Elijah Craig and the Yellowstone
Yeah.
bourbon. I haven't had the Elijah Craig. I know I've had it, but I don't remember it.
What did you think of the Yellowstone?
Yeah.
The Yellowstone was actually pretty good. It's not like a typical bourbon. It has more of a. It doesn't have an oaky taste to it.
It's sweeter.
It is
Yes,
sweeter.
yeah, it is, yes.
It's got a caramel taste to it. Caramel.
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 Both.
Caramel. Both. Yeah, whatever. It has a caramel taste to it.
Potatoes, potatoes.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm from Black Horse. Leave me alone. So
We always know it's from Black Sheep.
I'm from Black Horse. So, you know, It was actually good, but it didn't have that oaky, smoky taste. But it did have it was good. I mean, I liked it.
A lot of people hate on that bourbon, and I don't know why.
Really.
I don't hate on it. I've had it before myself. I thought it would taste very well good.
Mhm.
I would buy another bottle,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't what I thought it was going
Right.
to be.
Me either.
All right. First of all, you see that it's a yellow
It's-
color.
yeah,
not
it's
a,
yellowish.
Not a brown color.
Right.
So the aging process is not the same as other bourbons.
Well, it has to be aged at least 2 years in a charred oak barrel. So it had that had to
It might have
They
been a
could-
much lighter char,
could be. So yeah,
but it's not white.
it's not white. It's definitely not white, but it is more yellowish. I mean, it's not as dark. It wasn't as dark as the Elijah Craig.
Right.
But yeah, it was good. I mean,
And
I'm
you
going
read
to
the-
continue to drink it. So
Yeah, of course.
Well, and you
bought
love
it.
the show.
You got to drink it now.
I gotta check it out. I bought the bottle. And I love the show. The show's awesome. So,
I don't think the bourbon has anything to do with the show.
probably not. It doesn't have the same logo. It's just called Yellow. Yellowstone. But yeah. I can't wait for the.
But you would think either they did it in honor of the show or they did it in honor of the park.
I think they did it in
And
honor
you would
of the
think
park.
either way it would be bolder. I mean, come on, all the volcanic activity, the hot springs, all that stuff. You figure, it'd be really. And I was a little disappointed it wasn't. It was still a good tasting, easy drinking,
Very
great
easy.
with a cigar. I would drink it again,
But not as bold as you
but it wasn't
expected.
what I thought it was going to be.
Right.
Even though the color, I could see from the bottle, the color was a little lighter than.
It didn't go with the cigar I was smoking though.
If you drifted into the Yellowstone high proof stuff, you'd have a very different experience.
It was, I can't remember. I think it was 89 proof.
Sounds right.
Or 88, 89 proof. I forget what it was. Something around there.
And they make a 130.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Everybody
Wow.
makes one now.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the proof. I don't care about the proof. Although, I do like the high proof.
Well, there's more flavor in the high proof.
Yeah.
Along with the higher proof, there's more
More
flavor.
flavor, yeah. But, it was good. Like I said,
A bigger abundance of flavor.
let's put it this way. I would buy another bottle of it. It's good. I like it. And I want to drink the Elijah Craig next.
You gotta finish the first bottle and get the second bottle.
No,
Okay.
no, I got to mix them. Got to have both.
Yeah, I put them together. You
No,
gotta mix
no,
them.
no.
Okay. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Sorry.
So,
If I remember correctly, Elijah Craig, the person, is credited with being the first guy to
make bourbon?
make bourbon.
Yeah. So it can't be that bad.
Well, considering the history of the name, you better have a damn good product.
Yeah. That one's higher proof though. I think it's 93, 90 something,
92.
92 maybe. So, a little higher, not much higher. Although I do like,
They make a barrel proof too.
of course, everybody does. What's Jack Daniels? Jack Daniels has a.
Let me consult the oracle.
Did you ever want speed dial?
Dude, I saw my, I just push hit the button and it comes right up. See if I can find it.
So I'm really enjoying this cigar.
Me too.
I think it's really good. And it's for us, it's an overlooked cigar. Not for the customers, because they buy a ton of them. Overlooked for us.
We don't smoke it very often.
No.
And I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Except they sell so fast, we don't want to take the last
I
one
feel,
out of the box.
especially the price. I mean, the price. Would you say it was what?
780.
$7.80 for a Toro. That's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Every time you come in, you got a picture of it. Pardon my French. Get a bird.
That's not
Probably the upper bitch.
That's French.
Well, the bitch.
Okay, which Jack Daniels do you want to know about? The
No,
regular?
no, they're highest proof. What is it, like barrel strength or something? Do they have a barrel strength?
Oh, yeah, I think the barrel That would be.
I want to say 135, but I could be
Wow.
Well,
Can't drink much of that.
when it comes to barrel, it all depends on the batch they get.
Yeah.
Like single barrel is not the same as barrel strength.
Cask
They-
strength?
Well, they call it single barrel. So whatever the barrel is, so it can vary. Where did we go?
I did like the bonded.
Yeah.
That was good. That's 100, obviously 100 proof. That was really good.
Single barrel, barrel proof.
Probably varies between.
It goes anywhere from 125 to 140.
Wow.
So
140.
140 depends on the barrel.
Holy crap.
So, and whatever the barrel they took it out of, they have to tell you what the strength is.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it varies. It's not. All companies are not the same. This is what Jack Daniels does.
Yeah. Wow. 140. That's pretty high. Do they still make the Bacardi? Do they still make the 151?
Yeah.
That's pretty high.
That's pretty high,
Yeah.
although it's not the highest amongst rums.
What is?
Ray and Nephew Jamaican Overproof,
Which is?
160.
Holy crap.
Now,
So you're looking at 80% alcohol, and if that won't curl your hair, nothing.
Yeah, nothing all right.
they're coming out with an annual special release. It's a single barrel proof
Right.
rye,
Nice.
and that's anywhere from 125 to 140.
That's a lot of proof. You can't drink it fast.
And you can't do it. You can't go higher than 140
Why?
because if it was higher than that, it'd be pure alcohol. Because 150 is tops.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's grain alcohol? That's higher. That's obviously higher.
No, grain alcohol is
140 to
100.
150. Yeah.
That's 200.
200.
That's pure. Yeah,
A
it's
pure
pure
steel.
alcohol.
All right. Then the industry caps it at 150.
Yeah.
Wow. I've had that with cherries in it. You got a flavor, but you can't just drink.
You can't just drink it. No.
Yeah, you gotta have something in it. But yeah, a friend of mine, actually Cameron from works in Phoenixville.
Yes.
He makes his own hooch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he gave me a bottle of grain alcohol that he made when he went back home to Wisconsin. No,
The best thing to do
Wyoming.
with
I'm sorry, Wyoming.
straight grain alcohol, the best thing to do with it is just add it to something else that you like.
Really?
Yeah, it'll just raise the proof.
Hmm.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Before the Bottled and Bond Act, a lot of bourbon makers
Mm-hmm.
did that.
Oh.
They would just add straight grain alcohol to whatever they had already distilled, just to raise the proof up.
Wow. Okay. All right, let's get our final thoughts on this cigar. Moose.
When it comes to a drink, I think this cigar, with the combination of flavors it has, would stand up just about anything
Yeah.
comparatively.
Yeah.
Would compliment
Yeah.
it. 9.25.
Okay. Nice. Paul.
I really like this cigar. I think the balance between the white pepper and the creaminess
Mm-hmm.
is just a pleasure. It's never a strong cigar except that first puff. It doesn't get in your face. It's kind of like a mellow experience.
I may have started at the wrong end, because now I'm getting the pepper here.
Yeah, you did the wrong end.
You sure you're not smoking it backwards?
Yeah, well, it could be. I don't know. I cut the end off, and maybe I stuck the wrong end in my mouth, and I cut it. I don't know. But I'm getting the pepper yourself. I didn't get it.
I give this a 9.5. I like it a lot. And although you don't consider such things, I like the price point.
Not at all. Not at all.
Well, I like the price point also, but it had no decision in the way I did my numbers.
Right. It shouldn't. I'm gonna have to give it my usual Cameroon
Rating.
Not rating. This cigar's a 10. It is. It is. It's very smooth. It's creamy. It's got the pepper. It's got a lot of flavor. I'm getting the Nicaraguan taste, you know, the quintessential Nicaraguan
Yeah.
taste out of it. And it's my, you know, you put my favorite tobacco with my favorite wrapper. It can't be bad.
Cannot be bad.
It's a fantastic cigar. I give it a 10. I think it's one of the best cigars out there. My only knock on it is that it smokes too fast.
Yeah.
That's because it's too small.
Well, for you.
He's almost done.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
But it
So
does
am I.
smoke fast. So if you don't have a lot of time and you're looking for a Toro cigar with a lot of taste, a lot of flavor, creaminess, smoothness, this if you like the retrohale through this in this cigar is fantastic. I would go with the AJ Fernandez New World Cameroon. It's fantastic.
It's a home run.
It is, and especially for the price. It won't hurt your pocketbook. Well, wallet.
It's a perfect everyday cigar.
It is a perfect everyday cigar. Absolutely
At
correct.
that kind of price point.
Yes.
And with this mellow flavor,
Mhm.
but it's engaging. It's a fun smoke.
Mhm. Yeah. It to me it's perfect. So.
I'll give you another example of why it's so good. This will go good with hamburgers on the grill
Yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah.
a prime rib at the restaurant.
Yeah.
It could go good either way.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can have prime rib with a. My favorite probably is the ribeye or Delmonico.
Yeah, Delmonico steaks are good.
Well, I'm saying your ground meat or you know, it's
Yeah,
kinda like
or- right.
anywhere in the middle.
Ground meat or whole meat.
Oh,
But not fake meat.
No, no plant-based.
What is that shit?
Shit.
Yeah. I could never eat that.
But-
Although I eat veggie burgers,
About 6 months ago, my
It's not
brother
the same.
tried to feed me a veggie burger.
I love veggie burgers. Veggie burgers are good.
No,
The
you want
spicy-
to eat meat, you eat meat. If you want to eat veggies. Don't combine the two.
But
It's a good way to
but
eat veggies.
like that Beyond Meat or whatever
Yeah,
shit
beyond.
they call it,
Yeah.
Beyond Burgers. No, that's not a burger. No, but a veggie burger is different.
I don't like eating anything that you can't read the ingredient label because you can't pronounce the frickin' words.
You know, if you looked at almost anything you eat, there's
There's-
gonna be some words in here that you can't pronounce.
Yeah, exactly. No, steak is steak.
There's no ingredient in steaks that you can't pronounce.
Eating meat from cows or cattle,
Yeah.
you're helping the planet. First of all, they eat grass, so it's natural. Okay, and if they slaughter them for your steaks, there's no more methane going up
That's
in the air.
true. They're not farting.
So you're helping the planet go forward. You know.
Well, and
Eat more meat.
and you're helping yourself go
Do you
forward.
eat termites too? And ants?
No, but I've seen that done and it's disgusting.
Yes, indeed it is. However, Ohioan dogs and cats are
No, that's-
delicious.
The McDonald's out there are not going to have McRibs anymore. It's the cat.
The cat. The cat. I like it.
Not for me, folks. I got it off the internet.
Oh my God. Well, thank you for watching. And
Hey, before we go, I just want to point out we have a bunch over the next 2 weeks, a bunch of events from Eagles watch parties to police appreciation down in our Sarasota store. So take a look at the website, take a look at the emails you're getting. There's a bunch of events going on over the next couple of weeks.
and the website is cccigars.com.
No, cigarcigars.com.
It's not CC Cigars?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That's
What?
gone.
I mean, it'll go to Cigar Cigars, but our website is cigarcigars.com.
Okay. Well, there you go. Check it out. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Smoke them if you got them.
Ciao for
Smoke
now,
often,
everybody.
smoke happy.